First question.
Is it 50-50? Let me get it.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
Come on, just say it if it's not.
It's 50-50.
Some of the other guys are talking about, even though this year didn't end the way that you guys hoped it might, that 11 wins still really means something to the guys in this roster. Do you feel that way?
Oh, of course. We didn't get, our end goal, which was, to be in the top 4 teams and play for a chance at the college football playoff championship. But what we did is we set ourselves up to be really successful and being one of the top bowls in the country. This is a New Year's Six. Everyone's, trying to fight to get in this bowl, and we have the opportunity to be in this bowl. And now, our goal is to win this goal, end the 2018 season on the right note, and carry over into the 2019 season and set us off on the right foot.
Have you seen Josh performing there? Devin's gone, of course, and Josh Ross. Have you seen him handle himself this month?
Progressing so well. He's a guy that he's going to come in and you're going to hear his name a lot. He's a really aggressive player. He comes down, and the thing about Josh is he just wants contact. He lives for contact, and if you want to be in a Don Brown defense, you live for contact, and he fits in perfectly.
He's played a lot this season anyway. But this will be more, of course.
Right. Josh has been playing a lot, and this will just be his opportunity to start and show the nation, what Josh Ross is about.
You already have had several games without Rashawn Gary, but when you look at like Kwity Paye and some of those other guys that have been able to fill in, where have they grown the most, and what have you seen from them in this bowl?
They've just grown in knowing, the person that left in front of them. Rashawn Gary, a very talented player and one of our big leaders, especially in the D-line unit. So what they've done is they just embodied that spirit. They're playing for Rashawn, and they're taking on his leadership abilities. Once they, bowl prep, you have 3 weeks. So as soon as they have been able to understand, plays and what's coming on, they're then leading other people. We're all working to help each other, especially on the D-line.
How do you feel like you've grown since stepping into the interior of the line?
Just my ability to really understand the entire defense and really know what's going on and understand where we're bringing pressure and where I need to get to. If the pressure's coming on this side, I really have to get to this side, or if I'm going towards the pressure, not to mess up, a backer's rush lane. Especially, just because I've progressed from all the way outside to now the farthest you can go on the inside, and really just help, your defense be very successful and the most successful that I can on every single play.
You guys are going to need some more people to step up behind you there on the inside. And what's the rotation like, I guess, or what's it looking like, or who's going to make it?
We're looking really good right now. We've got a lot of guys who just want to play, want to help, want to contribute, and we're all locked in. The best thing about bowl prep is you get way more than a week. We've had 3 weeks coming off a loss at, rivalry game that everybody in the entire country, that's a game that we're watching. We especially want to win it. And now we have the opportunity again, 3 weeks later on the national stage, to go out there and show everybody what we've been working for.
Heard the name Donovan Jeter a few times in recent weeks. What does he bring, and how much better has he gotten?
Donovan Jeter is just he's a very good football player. He's so strong, and just like Josh Ross, they're both so aggressive. I don't know what's with these young guys, but they just got so much anger with them. They they just love to attack, and they're violent. They're violent players, and Donovan, he's gonna be a very good player, and he's really gonna help us out, especially in this game.
When you look at a bowl game like this, do you think it counts more for the 18 season or 19? Like, is it more of a look ahead game versus a finishing up game?
I think it's both, just because this game, it's this is how you send your seniors out. A lot of the guys, 5th-year guys have been here for 5 years, and this is how you send them out right. Some of the guys, we're just gonna start training for the draft. Some of the guys this might be their last game ever playing, and just give them that opportunity to end their college football career on the right note. You can't take this game away from them once you win it, and you bring that positivity, carry over to the next season when you go into winter workouts and go into spring ball and camp, and then your 2019 season. It's just building that next success for next year.
Do you remember, coming off that game last year, it was a loss.
Mm-hmm.
And so, either way, win or lose, it does propel you one way into the how different did that feel last year coming off of that?
Last year was just, we were coming off, from the previous year, the Orange Bowl, and then we were coming off, last year from an 8-5 season, and that's just not, we all looked each other in the eye and we said that's just not acceptable, and we just can't do with that. So that was something we all thought about every day we were working and why we were working. And, this year we had a much better and more successful season just because we just didn't want to, experience 5 losses and only 8 wins.
You're a defensive guy, obviously. Shea plays quarterback. Does that affect you when a guy like that says he wants to come back and play his last year?
Oh yeah, that's super exciting. Just because Shea is just such a big leader, and by saying it now, it's just like, okay, let's really get working. Let's get this year done in a right way. Let's get this win, finish out our season. But the Peach Bowl's not the end goal. You know, we win this game. We work to 2019 to be in that college football playoff next year, and we got Shea behind us, and we'll all just get to grow and keep working. And he makes everybody around, you know, the entire team, offense and defense, so much better around.